Hey there guys, Jimmy from Classy Gaming here, bringing you a little something different. Now, as I'm sure most of you guys have been aware, I'm very close to hitting 10,000 subscribers, and I'm fucking hyped on that. I'm super duper excited. I'm really close, like I can feel it right on the tip of my dick, so that's great, you know, very comfortable sensation. But anyways, I want to start doing a couple different videos as a way of saying thank you for me getting 10K, like both to the people that have helped me, to my viewers, to everyone. And there's gonna be a bunch of YouTube videos coming as like thank yous. This is gonna be the start of one series that I'm gonna be doing as a way to say thank you. So basically, I'm starting a new series. It's gonna be 5 tips to help you with various things. For the most part, these tips are gonna be TF2 oriented, how to, you know, improve your scout gameplay or your soldier gameplay, whatever. But this one is different. This one is for YouTubers, specifically 5 tips for starting and beginner YouTubers. Things to help you guys get better at making videos, because I know quite a few of my viewers, quite a few of my fans, and quite a few of my friends are YouTubers. Whether you're a bigger YouTuber with a decent amount of subscribers, or you're just starting out, you just downloaded your first what's it called, recording software, and you're just getting into it. I'm here to help you, because I've been doing this for a very long time, and any time that I can save you guys, the better. So without further ado, let's get into it. These are 5 tips for YouTubers. Tip number 1, upgrade your PC. Now this tip is kind of ambiguous. It's not like super duper in-depth, but basically it's very necessary for the first part. It is a bit challenging as it requires money, and I know that a lot of people don't have money. I don't have money, so this was hard for me in the first place. You just kind of have to like work for it and try and get the money for it, and unless you got rich parents, in which case, fucking go for that shit, dude. I ain't even gonna hate. I'm not gonna hate the player. I can't even hate the game, so it's good. Just do what you gotta do. But basically, upgrade your PC. If you can't play a game normally on high graphics settings at 60 FPS, then how the fuck are you gonna make a video, record a video that's 60 FPS in high graphics? You can't do that, because even with the best graphics recording software ever, you're still gonna lag your PC a little bit more than you would without running that. It's just how it works, okay? So upgrade your PC as best as you can. The best places to upgrade it at would be your graphics card, your processor, and your RAM. Motherboard and stuff like that help, but they're not as dire as getting those first 3. Graphics card is probably the biggest one you'll want, as well as processor, but graphics card is major when it comes to, graphic intensive games. Tip number 2, get a good mic. I cannot stress how important this tip is. I hear so many YouTube videos that have just terrible mic quality, and that is not a good thing. It's an absolute detractor for your videos. It will stop people from wanting to watch it. If you don't have good microphone quality, no one will watch your videos. That is a fact, okay? Unless you're not doing, voiceover or commentary videos, but even if you're not, there's probably going to be a time when you're going to want to record something that has your voice in it. And wouldn't it be better, wouldn't it be more preferable to have a good microphone? Now, I'm no audio expert. I can't give you guys a specific best bang for your buck condenser microphone, but I will say this. I've been using the Blue Yeti for a very long time. For me, that's a great mic. It's not too expensive. It's a very well made mic. It's very good quality, and it's not expensive. If you want even cheaper, there's the Blue Snowball, but I have not personally used that, so I can't really say, oh yeah, buy this one, because I feel like I don't have the authority to say so. So basically, get a good mic, because audio quality is huge when it comes to YouTube videos, believe it or not. Tip number 3, use an audio recording software to record your voice. Now this tip is also pretty major. Something that I used to do when I would record videos, I would have my graphics recorder thing, my software, recording my voice as well. Like when I was using Fraps back in the day, I would record my voice and gameplay with Fraps. Or now when I started using Shadowplay, I even did that. And then I realized something. It's a lot harder to make my voice sound good and clear when it's being recorded straight through a graphics recording software. So that's why you download something like Audacity. That's what I personally use, is Audacity. In fact, I'm recording this video right now as we speak in Audacity. what Audacity does is it records your microphone and makes a separate recording of it. So what you do is you start off, with Audacity, you start up your game, you get into the game you want to play, you want to get ready to record that, you alt tab out of the game, hit record on your what's it called, Audacity, or whatever your audio recording software is for your voice, and then log back into the game, alt tab back in the game, and then hit record. And for me, the way I sync it up, the moment I press record, that's the moment I start talking. That way I know where the video starts and where my voice starts in the recording. That's where I have to cut the video or cut the audio recording at, and that helps me sync it up a little bit. Obviously it's not perfect, so you got to kind of do some measuring, but regardless, it helps to do that. This way, when you have your audio and your voice recording on a separate track, you can edit it in Audacity, making it sound better, crisper, clearer, more dynamic, just all around better, which is important. It's very, very important. You don't want to have a bunch of static in your background or a bunch of, for live commentaries, keystrokes and mouse movements, that's kind of inevitable, but you can remove a lot of the background noise, say a fan or anything like that, out of your videos if you just do this simple step and edit your audio in Audacity and record your audio in Audacity before putting it into, say, Sony Vegas or whatever. So please, for the love of God, do that. It's very, very, very important. There's guides all over YouTube for getting the best quality out of Audacity when you record your voice. Look those up. I'm not going to bother with those right now because it's a little bit too much work. Point is, separate video. Go look it up when you can after you watch this video. Tip number 4. Remove dead space in your recordings. Basically, I see a lot of people that will upload fucking unedited gameplay with them talking over it, just fucking 40 minutes, like just an hour of you playing a game and talking. No, please do not do that. For one, you have a shit ton of dead space, which is basically you being dead and not speaking at all, or you just playing the game and not talking. That's not entertaining. It really, really isn't. Learn to edit your videos. Even if it's just a subtle edit of removing the blank dead space of you not talking, remove that. Something that I've learned and I've started to do a while ago was whenever I die in a game, like during a live commentary, I'll stop talking immediately. That way I know where to cut out the death, and that way I cut out any dead space. I'm not playing the game, I'm not saying anything instructive or funny or anything like that, so might as well just remove that entirely, That's where my editing comes in. I'm no editing god, I'm not, the master of Sony Vegas, but I do alright, and it's very, very important that you do the same, because editing is very, very important, and if you just upload raw footage with no editing, and, just you kind of talking over the game, and then occasionally going fucking mute, that's not a good look, and you'll lose fans, you'll lose viewers, because they don't want to see that shit. Trust me. And finally, tip number 5, fix your aspect ratio, aka remove black bar. So a super major problem that I see a lot of YouTubers have is they'll have these really big black bars all over their fucking screen. And I used to have this too. When I first started out, and then I immediately realized that's not the way to do things. So first off, if you're recording at a weird aspect ratio, that's fine. What you do is you right click on the clip, uncheck the little box that says maintain aspect ratio. That should stretch your screen to the full resolution of the template project that you're using in Sony Vegas or whatever recording software or editing software you're using. I personally use Sony Vegas. Also, when you render your video, make sure you render it in 1920 by 1080, so you make sure you have a 1080p resolution. If you want to do 720, that's fine. 1280 by 720, that gets you 720p. And if you want to do 60 FPS as a little mini tip, follow this video. That way you can have 1080p by 60 FPS videos on your YouTube channel. Okay? Okay. Remove those black bars. Do not have them in your videos. They look like shit. Okay? Great. Hope this helped you out. If any of you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to help. As always, thank you so much for everything you've done for me. I'm looking forward to the future. I hope to have a great new year and hope you all do too. Thanks again. GG. Peace the fuck out.